Welcome to our channel. Thank you for visiting. Please give us your like and also subscribe and make sure you share. Justice is at risk. Osinbajo raises alarm, says Nigeria's legal profession crumbling under corruption. Former Vice President Professor Yemi Osinbajo has raised serious concerns over the state of Nigeria's legal profession, warning that it is on the brink of collapse due to entrenched corruption, ethical violations, and resistance to change. Speaking at the 2025 Law Week plenary session of the Nigerian Bar Association, Yinagua branch, held at the Nigerian Content Tower in Bayelsa State on Friday, Osinbajo lamented the damaging perceptions that both the bar and bench are deeply compromised. His words: "The legal profession is crumbling under the weight of corruption, ethical violations, and poor standards. Stories of counsel acting as conduits for bribing judicial officers are rife. The perception that our system of justice is corrupt and that both the bar and bench are culpable is damaging enough." Addressing the sub-theme, the legal profession, a vision for a new era, Osinbajo stressed the urgency of reform in a rapidly changing world shaped by technological advancements and global transformation. He warned that the legal field is at a critical crossroads. He said, "Our profession needs a new vision, a new set of tools in a new era. We are in a vastly different time than when many of our legal tools and traditions were designed. Technology is now doing things faster, more accurately, and without fatigue, unlike human lawyers." He noted that artificial intelligence and legal tech are fast replacing basic legal tasks like research, analysis, and opinion writing. The systems don't get tired, don't ask for leave or extra pay. A big part of our cake has already been eaten by technology, and more will be eaten off very quickly, he added. According to Osinbajo, the legal profession is no longer the gatekeeper of legal reasoning or knowledge. He said, "Machines have already found the law and summarize it better. Lawyers must now focus on what AI cannot do: ethical judgment, client advocacy, and interpreting what ought to be done." He called for an urgent revamp of legal education in Nigeria, advocating a curriculum that integrates AI literacy, data science, and cross-disciplinary training. He stressed the importance of understanding algorithm bias, data privacy, and legal tech design. All AI system will be increasingly, take over our legal task. The value of human lawyers must shift to higher order thinking, ethical decision making, and interpreting the law in the client's best interest, he said. Well, those are well thought out, papers, delivered by the former Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, is the immediate past Vice President, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, about the situation of justice and of law in Nigeria. In the program of the Nigerian Bar Association Inagua branch that was held even in Bayelsa State, he was able to stress some few things, and which our legal practitioners need to key into. As far as the world is a global village and things are evolving, technology has become a key factor now, even in every aspect of our life, from medicine to law to music to poetry to arts and generally in science. And every other person need to brace up to meet up with the challenges and with the speed with which changes are coming in. So Professor Osinbajo stressed that very soon, a lot, because it has started already, AI is already taking away most of the professional workings and dealings of the judiciary, of the legal profession, and is warning them. But if they are not careful, as far as Nigeria is concerned, they are at the brink of collapse because of entrenched corruption, unethical violation, and resistance to change. Because he emphasized the place of change and also the place of corruption, that knowing fully well that the AI is the game changer that has already bring the issue of change. And if each legal learned person did not brace up to face these challenges, a time is coming that they will be completely out of business, because the work they need to do has been easily taken over by machines. And if these machines can continue to work to a large extent, they don't get tired, neither do they get paid. But you just slot the instruction to the machine and the AI will begin to work for you. So, according to him now, as far as the legal possession is concerned, it's fast moving. But it's a pity that in Nigeria, the legal profession is crumbling under the weight of corruption, under the weight of ethical violations, and under the weight of poor standards. As the world is a global village and things are moving very fast, at least Nigeria too should be able to maintain, its pace. For example, as the vice president made mention of poor standard, you need to look at what entails as a gas, poor standard in the profession. Is it right from the school, or is it law school issue, or is it outside, or is it the laziness of the practitioners? And not only that, ethical violations. He has already mentioned that so many of these lawyers have become a conduit, even for judicial officers to get bribed, and which doesn't speak well even for our country. There are stories of counsel acting as conduit for bribing officials, in Nigeria, and the perception that our system of justice is corrupt, and both the bar and the benches, the former VP said, are culpable, and this thing is even damaging enough. So, while addressing this set of people, he warned that the legal field is at a critical crossroads, because whether they like it or not, technology has come to stay, and anybody who does not align itself as a lawyer in future, it might be set aside. Remember to like our channel, give us your thumbs up, don't forget to share. Thank you.